Right, this is the second episode in my Repton 2 message walkthrough. So I've just finished level 17 here and teleporting to 18. So the first thing to do is clear a path to that cage. And now we can go and do the dangerous bits, which is one spirit and one egg. So let the spirit go on ahead first, and then crack the egg and get the monster to chase us. That's why I left that rock there, handy to kill it. And now this is level 19, and straight away a egg fell and hatched, so I had to quickly get to a place where I could drop a rock on it. And then the rest of this section is just being reasonably careful where you drop the boulders. You could easily block yourself in so you can't get the teleporter, but it's also quite easy not to block yourself in. And this isn't the hardest section yet. So in this video we're bouncing backwards between 18 and 19 a few times. And then if you were playing the full version, like not just these 3 levels like I'm doing, you would then find yourself on level 20 after doing these. So it adds to the difficulty. Now here I'm guiding this spirit to the cage just below me on the wall there. And then clear a path to the next cage. Like that rock I'm leaving there is a handy place for killing a monster a bit later on. And to release this spirit, drop the rock into that slot from above. And just quickly get that monster out of the way while waiting for the spirit to cage. Now back to level 18. This is a trivial section and can get the key straight away. This isn't like the volcano scenario where you always had to be careful you didn't get the key too early before you'd released some traps. And here you just have to find an easy way down to the bottom on the right, and again just be reasonably careful where you drop all these rocks. Yeah, so when you're playing for real, you have to do 18 and 19 and 20 all in one go, which is quite difficult. Get it all right, although level 20 is easy enough. So here there's not much difficulty yet. It's just a question of not running into a skull for most of it. So at the end of this video you'll see you get just look at level 20 just to show you that it does indeed teleport there. Now you just need to be careful not to trap yourself at the top there with the rocks in the narrow passage. It's fairly first of all, leave those diamonds immediately above the teleporter there, but get the ones on the right of it, because now we can push that rock and automatically land on the monster without blocking off the exit to the teleporter. And now I can just clear the rest of this room which I left earlier. So I didn't clear it earlier because I wanted to make sure I could have that rock handy to kill the monster. I think this section is the hardest part of this sequence of levels. First of all, there's just a teleporter which goes into a couple of tiny rooms and then back to where we started. And I've got one rock and 3 monsters to kill, so I'm going to put the rock there ready to kill this one. Don't worry, it is still usable to kill the others, but I should probably have gone to the right of that skull there and left the whatever was there on the left of the skull just to sort of leave some more things there to help block the monster in. The next monster I'm going to kill, you'll see what I mean later. So I'm just letting 2 spirits free at once. Actually, yeah, that was just 1 and then 2, and now while I'm waiting for the next 2, I can let this one out. Right, now next thing to do is kill this monster, but just wait for the spirit to get the cage first, because we don't want to meet it coming the other way when we're running away from the monster. This turned out to be not quite as difficult as it looks. It looks quite hairy, but it's not too bad. But you'll see here the timing was quite critical. I almost got caught there, and so some more for diamonds on immediately to the right of that would have made it a bit easier. Because they would have stopped the monster dodging out to the right when I did to drop the rock. But without anything there to do that for me, I had to leave the drop till the last possible moment. So yeah, sometimes it just seems like this is never going to end, these 2 levels. Here, just stow that rock handy to kill the monster in a minute. So the first thing to do is kind of make steps there to allow those rocks to be stacked on the left. Similarly, these 2 stack on the right, and we can get down into the middle and let the spirit out, and be careful not to disturb the rocks on the way back up, running away away from the spirit. And those are best left until I've killed the monster. Now this is the last part of level 19, and now here you can see the cage on the bottom left with the egg above it. When the spirits get that cage, the egg will fall off. So the first thing to do is maneuver that rock above the skulls to a place where it will be convenient to kill the monster when it hatches. You've got to get that ready in advance. So I just want this rock one more step to the left so I've got a safe place to stand while the spirits are going past. That's quite dangerous, but got away with it without using the speed hack. This one's a bit easier because we can leave the dirt there to stop the egg falling. And you just have to make sure it does fall all the way to the bottom, not on top of the teleporter or something. So it would make things a bit harder. So, last, the final room. It's reasonably easy to work out what to do here. Just make sure you drop the egg all the way to the bottom before the rock. And that's about it. So if you do want to see how to do level 20, just watch someone else's video, because like I said earlier, like other people have done much better solutions than I have.